Want to watch Citizen Kane with us. Highly doubt it. And we're back. $19.41. Nice. Oh shit.
What?
I actually shorted on Discord, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. Oh shit, we have 2 viewers already? That's interesting. Okay.
They want to know what the Citizen Kane.
Are you gonna Ableton sometime? How's messaging me? Maybe. Not so much these days. What's happening?
I don't know what's wrong with these headphones. That like you can just hear everything.
I don't know. I also want to know what you're watching.
Oh, it's just a
someone
video
sounded
of
like someone moaning. And you
Yeah,
should
because
explain yourself.
Because his car got rear. You want to watch? You can watch.
Yeah, sure.
It's not very interesting.
Send it to me. Oh, if it's not very interesting, then
No, it's not.
okay.
It's just like some guy.
We lost a viewer. We lost a viewer.
Well, yeah, because we're not doing anything.
No, I love the idea. That's like they're like, yep, no, I'm out. Oh, sorry.
Hold on. Oh, there's no ad. Good for that. Yeah, it's just like some guy apparently live streaming himself doing DoorDash, which is already.
Oh, that's fuck, man.
And then he just like.
What the fuck?
And then he just like stopped somewhere and he gets hit. And that's it. That's the whole video. And I would just see.
Well, why was he moaning? It's why.
Because he was in pain because he got hit.
It did not sound like he was in pain. But okay.
Well, no.
All right, I'll yeah. We are watching Citizen Kane live. All right, I'm ready. Sorry. Okay.
Ready.
Yep. 3, 2, 1, go. I can hear, but I'm not sure.
Don't get it. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I've changed sensitivity.
That's okay.
Oh, I'll do the muting.
Check.
Can you still hear it?
No, nothing to do with it.
No, I had just finished.
Is it kind of silent for you right now?
No, very loud. Playing this ominous.
Oh, I kind of have to turn. HBO Max is weird like that. I have to like turn it way up to hear things. Okay, so it's just been music so far, though. Dominus music, right?
Yep. And there was a little musical cue for when that light turned off. Ooh, look at that.
You mean on?
Oh, it went off.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh, snow broke. Oh, wow, wait, this is this first scene? Okay, well, that's fun. I didn't realize that's, like, the first scene.
Well, it's a mystery.
It is a mystery, you're right, and we'll figure out what happened to this guy.
What? And you don't know what blood means.
Yeah,
So,
we
I
don't...
do.
Oh, you do? I kind of know nothing.
Alright, I'm not.
Is it about a rosebud?
This is actually just the prelude.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
Sorry, it just got really loud.
In Xanadu, did Kublai Khan stately pressure?
Xanadu did Kublai Khan a stately pressure dome decree. Thanks for repeating that. Oh, giraffes.
You're way behind
Whoa,
me right now.
oh my god, this squid.
I need.
Why don't you pause for a couple seconds?
I'm just waiting for something.
Yeah, do it whenever,
Like a scene that I can.
whenever suits
Okay,
you.
pause when you see this bone.
No, wait, why would I pause? You're behind me.
Or no,
I mean, you're
sorry.
ahead of
Tell me.
Fade out to black. In Xanadu last week was held 1941's biggest strangers funeral.
Okay, you're ahead of me.
I'm ahead of you? Okay.
I think so. And Xanadu week was held
Okay.
1941's biggest strange funeral.
Tell me when it cuts.
Cut.
Okay. Alright, I think we're alone. Is this gonna be about capitalism?
I think it's just about an exotic, rich, eccentric.
A millionaire or whatever. 244 million U.S. news buyers, more newsworthy than the names in his own headlines, was Kane himself, greatest newspaper tycoon of this or any other generation. Okay, so he's a newspaper tycoon. Damn. I have been be only one thing, an American, Charles Foster King. All these years he covered, many of these he was. Wait, he opposed participation in World War II, I guess? Oh wow, so he's a hot pick machine. Oh shit. Wait, is that... That's Hitler. Oh damn. Oh. Is the entire movie like this?
I don't know. Wow, cancel culture goes back so far. Good one, Mr. Kane. Oh yeah, they're way too smart.
Oh, this movie was made in 1941, though.
Yeah.
So interesting. So, I mean, unless I'm misunderstanding the history, isn't it 1944 the World War II happened?
That's no. That's like the end.
Oh, that's the end.
1939 is the Blitzkrieg in Poland.
1939, okay. 1939 to 1945, got it. That's the end. So this movie was made in the midst of World War II. Sort of?
Yeah.
It was Rosebud. Rosebud, yep. Okay, I kind of like this framing. So, like, now we're in the mind of the journalist, like, exploring, trying to figure out who Rosebud is. Right?
Yeah. She died. And
He died and he said Rosebud. And he was holding a snow globe. I think that's important. Wait, this woman divorced him, though, before he died, right? Yeah, she, like, divorced him before he died. And he was building, like, Xanadu, this, like, palace for her. It didn't, it never finished. I do love this framing.
He doesn't know.
I've never heard of it. Wait, who's Mr. Thatcher? Wait, who's Mr. Thatcher?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't.
Oh, look at this metal door. What a beautiful, look at Lisa light.
This is apparently the guy who runs Kane.
Oh, like budget and stuff? Like fiscal?
He might be just manager. Yeah, he's a banker that runs. Mean.
I first encountered Mr. Kane in 1871. Snow. Oh, maybe we'll get a flashback. That's fine. Oh, this is the original. This is his home. Refold it quickly.
a really weird situation. I don't understand it.
Is this the guy in the beginning of the movie that Charles grew up to like publicly like shit on? This sled, I know this sled has significance. I know, I don't know much, but I know for some reason I know this sled is significant.
I don't understand the whole situation of like, you got money, so we're gonna give you to a banker.
Can we pause so we can discuss this? I think it's important for us to like understand. Can we like quickly pause?
Countdown.
3, 2, 1, pause.
So like,
Alright.
so they live in Colorado.
Yeah,
I think I understand everything.
Can we start from his childhood? So he's born in this decrepit house to mom and dad. Mom and dad are poor, right?
But so now they have money?
How did they come into money? That's what I'm trying to understand.
It sounded like they were...
I'm gonna look this up.
But I don't understand... Like, there's no side selling child where suddenly you, like, give them to a banker, as far as I know.
Well, I think they do point out that it seems unusual. At least the father does. The father's like, what the hell is this? Why is a banker...
Well, that's my point.
My son, yeah.
That's my point. Fantastic. I can tell.
Wait, you're cutting in and out. Sorry.
Because I turned my...
Wait, you're cutting in and out.
Okay. Listen! Because I turned the sensitivity up.
I'm sorry, go ahead. You were saying?
Hold on, I'm fixing the sensitivity.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I hate Discord so much. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm just saying, like, this seems like the fantastical world of movies that, like, I can't make sense of the situation where you give your child to a banker.
Okay.
The father seems a little bit like a drunk, so maybe they came into money and the mom's like, I'm not keeping him here, like, and letting you use this money, Mr. Drunkie.
Okay, I found a explanation. So the
Are you sure this isn't spoiling anything?
No, this is stuff we knew. So remember in the beginning they were like like Kane was born to someone who owned they owned this boarding house, and then they also owned this mine that was abandoned, that was like completely depleted and worthless, right?
Yeah.
So apparently what the explanation is, at some point gold was discovered in the mine. So at that point, but for some reason the deed was only made out in Mary Kane's, in the mother's name. It wasn't made out in the father's name. So she hired this guy, this banker.
Yeah, and sold her child to him.
And yeah, gave him to the banker, because I guess her thought being that like the banker will know what to do with the money, right? And like basically like protect the child until the child can grow up and like be able to like use that money wisely, right?
Yeah, and she just doesn't trust the dad because he's like,
a drunk. Yeah.
Seems pretty fucked up. Oh, this is a classic red pill. That guy, he's got to go his own way. Get rid of this woman who's just keeping him down. Look, they didn't even get divorced, and he lost child custody rights.
So apparently we saw this in the beginning too. Apparently, when Kane grew up, and he became rich off of this, guy helping him, Thatcher. He did. Oh my god. He did like. We saw this in the beginning. He did like attack this guy mercilessly for some reason. Like he like
Physically,
built it.
or
No,
just...
no, no. Like he built his newspaper empire and was like attacking him in the beginning. That's what that scene was in the beginning.
Can you imagine? I wish I could have so much money and be so petty that I just
you're like, I have enough money to beat you every day.
just every day I'm going to publish another headline about how you suck.
I mean, honestly, Jeff Bezos could probably do something like this. I don't think we'd allow him because people would be like, "What the fuck?" But like,
What are you doing, Jeff?
but like, I'm pretty sure I read something where Jeff like
Probably.
forced the Washington Post or whatever. What does he own? He owns like the Washington Post, right?
Yeah,
He
something
like
like that.
forced them to like publish an article.
About how unions are bad or something, right?
Something. No, it was like someone had like blackmail on him or something like that. I don't really. I forget the exact details. I forget the exact details of this. Yeah, I forget the exact details, but anyway, Twitch is owned by Amazon, so I can't talk about it. So just kidding. Fuck you. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Yeah, that is a funny thought. That you could just be like, you could just mercilessly attack someone. But I think it's clear from the newsreel that not Orson, I was about to say Orson Welles, that Kane like was like, he was the original hot take giver. It seems like he would just give hot takes on everything and was very sensational. That's what it seems like. So anyway, all right. So I think this is good. I think we've got understanding. So
Right, and the rest of the movie is just he died, and they're like, we need a memorial thing for this really rich guy.
yeah,
And
and he
what
built
we
this like
made
he built
sucks.
this Xanadu thing for his second wife, but it never got finished. Right, that's where he died in. Right. Okay. All right. I'm up. All right. 3, 2, 1, play.
Has Joe not seen this either?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, is this fake news before fake news? Oh my god, is this what Jeff Bezos' wet dream version of himself is? I think literally this might be what Jeff Bezos thinks like in his wet dreams he's like. There's a
I love that musical.
I hate to say this, but there's a great Louis C.K. bit that could work here. Are they sort of separating ways, I think?
What'd you say?
They're like separating right now, sort of.
I think he came into some hard times because of the depression, and so they're doing some stuff to move it around.
Oh, damn. Wow, what a dick. I would have liked to have been a rosebud. Here's a fun thing we should do. We should try to guess at certain, like, midway through the movie what we think a rosebud is.
I kind of know.
Oh,
so.
I forgot you do know. Yeah, I'll guess. Rosebud is this painting. Holy shit, wait, what? Oh, okay. Oh, scared me. I was like, holy shit, wait, what? It was not a girl. There's no way it was a girl. Holy shit, this chair is so tall. And that kid's sounding like your mother. Wow, what a creep. shit. That's power. Is it power? What do you want? Is Rosebud gonna be something which, like, have I already seen in some sense what Rosebud is? Bill? Billion?
I was muted, but also, like, just don't ask questions. Just you know, think it through.
Alright. What the f... What is he eating? His mouth is moving in a very interesting manner. He's puffing up like a frog. This guy's acting is on another level. Wow, look at that CGI. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've got to make sure the gaslight is very important. But those are the best kind of promises. He said citizens. That's like the name of the movie. Might turn out to be Rosebud. Oh my god, what is it's as important as the Constitution. Okay, this is actually fascinating because this is a standard of journalism, an ideal idea, like yeah, a concept of journalism which I feel has completely died in the modern era. Whoa! Whoa, that fucking transition. Yo! That was crazy. Wait, what? Holy shit. Oh my god, that was great. That transition was dynamite. Mr. Bernstein, you're fucking rich. Oh my god, we're all laughing at how rich you are. But those are the best kind of promises. Wait, what? Oh. Interesting. It's possible Citizen Kane is not a good guy.
Are you serious?
I'm doing a bit. he's clearly like doing yellow journalism. They've said it a couple times.
That's why I was confused by your statement that this is a good standard of journalism.
Huh?
I
No.
don't know
There was
exactly
like a
what you meant.
concept of journalism that's like the like statement he wrote down where he was like, "This is what I'm gonna give to you. Like this newspaper will be 100% honest and like."
Oh, but we know that from earlier that he just prints whatever.
Yeah, he prints like sensational news and stuff. Yeah. So maybe it's a problem even older than, I don't know. I feel like at this point the internet broke all of this down even more. This is what some. This is some nightmare.
This is like very surreal and horrifying. in
Yeah,
some
I
sense.
know. I agree. What? And we live in a society.
How's the sled?
Oh my god. Man, why are you up?
Joe and I just got home from a concert.
Do you guys want to join?
No, it's okay. No. I want to join Citizen Kane. Halfway, 2/3 through.
Man, you want to turn on my stream and see what images I pulled up for Citizen Kane?
Yeah, I do actually.
Are you not? You're not streaming through Discord?
No, I'm just streaming on Twitch.
Monk? Oh, it's Mank.
Why do you have the monk there?
I think it's a play on Mank.
I mean, yeah, I get it. Just a single image of Orson Welles clapping, or that man clapping a lot.
Is this from Citizen Kane?
Is it?
I don't. Are you liking Citizen Kane? Is it a good film?
I like it so far.
Bill?
Should we pause to talk to Van and Joe?
I'm gonna go to sleep. I don't want to interrupt you guys too much, but
I'm gonna go to sleep soon.
Okay, alright. Well,
I just wanted to say hi.
alright, hey.
Hi.
Rosebud.
Okay. Good night.
How was his banker who's like, oh no, that's not the banker, that's the manager. That's the manager. Holy shit, is this just the guy, the Irishman? Okay, Kyle. Okay, so this is the first wife, the president's niece. What a... You're beautiful. Oh, I can't be. a cut. The editing techniques are fascinating. I wonder if people respect this movie for like I just don't have enough. I haven't watched enough movies from this era to like understand like how advanced the editing techniques were in relation to.
Yeah, it's definitely, in terms of like cinematography and stuff, it's better than I expected.
It moves very quickly, and like there's clearly like editing, like there's an understanding of how like using editing to like move the story along, or like tell, you know, like communicate more properly the story.
Yeah.
Wait, who are you talking about now? The second woman? Second wife? Ah! Wait, why has he got shit on his face? Oh, he got. Oh, he
There's a
got.
car driving by.
Oh, I didn't catch that part.
And she's Loopy from.
She's loopy and she invited him up for quote unquote hot water.
Yeah.
Oh shit. This is better than David after dentist. Oh, look at them making shadow puppets. Wow. People in the 1940s had nothing. Jesus Christ, if I had to resort to shadow puppets, I probably want to kill myself. I'm kidding. I'm in a video game. Too many cooks. I should play the piano. Why is she slamming like that? Oh, is that guy Orson Welles? I didn't realize this was Orson Welles acting. Oh, wait. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. He says. there is some heavy Trump parallels happening right now.
Can we pause? I need to use the bathroom.
No idea you had this flair for melodrama.
Paul?
Yeah.
Paul!
Oh, yeah. Here. All
Can we
right. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Check. Takes. Wait, actually, takes. Oh, that's check. Takes. Check. Checkmate again. Oh no, queen. Takes. Oh wait, takes. Yeah, well, that just worked out. Takes. Check. Takes. Check. Takes. Let me see what the top here. Oh, there's this. Takes. Oh, takes. Check. That's right. That's right.
I'm back.
Okay, cool.
Ready when you are.
Actually, one second.
Go.
3, 2, 1, go. So his wife found out about the cheating. But we knew about this. Is this his political opponent? Or just stature? It might be the opponent. Yep, it's his opponent. What evidence could they possibly have? Oh, is she pregnant? I mean, but how's it? It's like the 1940s. What evidence? Oh, is she pregnant with a daughter named Rosebud or something? That's my guess, right? Rosebud might have something to do with this evidence. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, what up?
Hey, Kyle.
Um, you sound a little, exerted.
Yeah, we're watching a very exerting, inducing movie. We're watching the Citizen Kane of movies.
Okay, I just opened up your stream. What is going on?
We're watching Citizen Kane. Have you seen it?
No, I've not seen the masterpiece, Citizen.
I don't
What
know
is
why.
it?
I don't know why. You just said you wanted to inform me when I'm on stream. I just this stream is not going to be useful for you. You're not going to watch with us.
Is that why Bill is muted?
I think it's muted partially because his headphones bleed, which ironically is enough for something that Bill used to give me a lot of shit for.
I'm sorry. Are you actually watching Citizen
Yeah.
Kane?
Yeah, we
Oh,
are.
Okay,
And,
never mind. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna leave.
and Paul, I have the good grace to not subject you to shitty fucking music.
Oh,
I knew that'd get him to talk.
I should disconnect you right now.
You do it! You do it, you monster! I'm a Citizen Kane!
Alright.
No, don't do it. Doing a bet.
And I called your bluff.
I know. I'm like the opposite of Citizen Kane.
What state was he running to be the governor in? Do we know?
Shit. Was it New York? Or Chicago? I think it was Chicago. Oh, Chicago's not a state. Illinois.
That was great.
Hello, I'm drunk. So wait, Kyle, wait, are you gonna watch with? I mean, it'll be weird because you're coming in halfway.
no, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm good. I hope you enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, you can do whatever. Maybe I should have messaged you after I was finished watching.
No. Okay.
Jedediah. It's not a biblical thing. Oh, that was King Solomon's like other name. It's Jedediah. Beloved of the Lord. Hebrew for beloved of the Lord. Interesting. It was New York. Governor of New York. To be fair, has there ever been a governor of New York that's been like popular? and not corrupt. Kane built Opera House. Oh no. Oh no, what is this? 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 She does not look happy. The Sight and Sound Theater in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. It's bad, huh? Damn. You gotta pay the troll toll to get into this boy's soul. Oh shit. He's like, this shit sucks. Tommy Wiseau level of performance. Wow, that's a nonchalant way to wake up from a drunken stupor.
That's the good old days. When men were men.
I can't tell. It's gonna be interesting to clearly, Citizen Kane has ideals. I feel like I think the movie is questioning that. Xanadu. 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 There you go. Wait, what the fuck? You were playing with me? You knew what the fuck is wrong with you? Wow. It's personal attack. Ha! Ha! You got that right. see that fucking lighting change? That was dope. What a dick. This is really sad. This is kind of sad. Oh my god. Oh my god, there it is. There's the meme. There's the meme. We did it. We did it. We did it. I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy I understand the context of this meme. Why does this guy look like Sasha Baron Cohen?
And almost acts like it with like his over the top accent.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like this is actually just Borat. Oh my god.
I can't tell the difference between this and good opera.
No,
but
well, I
that's
was
just
about to
me.
say. Well, clearly the movie's indicating that this is still bad, right? But obviously, Citizen Kane, it like thinks it's amazing because he has to. It's got this weird thing. Clap. Do it. Do the meme. Is he not doing the meme? Oh shit. Oh. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, I think he's shaking. I think he's shaking.
You think he thought it was genuinely good?
No. He thought it like he's realizing it's not great and like but he's doubling down on the delusion.
Yeah, that's what I think. Or I don't know if it's so much a delusion as much as he lies all the time.
Oh my god. It's it's a thing at the beginning. This is Rosebud. I see. This is just Britney Spears. Oh my god. This guy is still traveling with them. Borat is still traveling with them. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I mean, she's still alive in present, so. That's scary. Oh! Oh god. Oh no. It's dark. Oh, that's dark. Buenos Aires. This bitch is
You're like the people that watch Breaking Bad and are like, his wife is terrible.
It was just the way that she kept going, Charlie, please, Charlie. It just kept saying it.
You're just doing the Charlie the Unicorn now.
I feel for her. It was just annoying.
This looks like an expensive jigsaw puzzle.
I know, because it didn't look like it looked like thick pieces too.
I love how big this room is.
I know, it's clearly it's like clearly intended to like evoke how lonely these people are. Like they're like in this vast room.
It looks like they took
opposite sides.
it. Like it's so big that I feel like they had to just that it doesn't exist anywhere, and they had to take just like 3 sets and kind of mash them together.
Look at that hog roasting. Damn. I'm gonna give you a rosebud if you don't shut up. Oh, wait, what? Is he really? What's up? Wait, are they not gonna say I'm a Citizen Kane in this movie? What have we been doing if they're not gonna say that? So weird. God, that is a thick door. Wait, what? Oh, I guess the divorce laws weren't solidified. Pretty sure you get half. Wait, I actually don't know when that law was introduced. I'm pretty sure you get half. No matter what. Well, not no matter what. Obviously, you killed your husband. You would have
Well, yeah, you'd get all of it because there's no one else to split it with.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, you're joking. So. Who's this guy? Those are the buttons. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck? The fuck? What the fuck was that? Fucking jump scare in this movie. The actual fuck. Got jump scared by Citizen fucking Kane. Oh my god, this is the room. Oh my god, time. Oh my god. You know, we say we didn't take a lot from Citizen Kane, but we took a lot from Citizen Kane. Holy shit, is this actually retarded? Oh my god, this is the room.
What?
This is the ending of the room. Lisa, why?
You
Why?
think he's gonna throw a TV out a window?
Well, if you throw something out of a window, it's undeniable. Undeniable. He took it 100%.
I mean, that makes sense.
I mean, this is literally why Lisa.
Except for all of the differences and the fact that this is just Citizen Kane.
No. It's clearly a bad imitation with no understanding of why this has gravitas.
Well, right, because in the room, the wife is in the wrong, and here, Citizen Kane is in the wrong.
Yeah. I mean, it's not just that. It's like there's been a story told that explains the emotions of this movie. There's a snow globe. Okay. Wait, is this where he died? Oh, what was that effect? Is that a mirror? Wait, what do you see? Oh, you're fucking useless. Are you fucking serious? You just heard him say that? It has. I feel like it has to do with the sled. It has to do with the sled. I remember the sled is important for some reason. Here we go. Here we go. Zoom out. Show me this. Come on, do it. Do it. You're zooming out for a reason. Come on. There we go. Keep zooming. Show me. Do it. Do it. Come on. Yes. Yes. Come on. Is it the sled? It's gonna be the sled. I just remember.
That looks like they did a really good job of looking like an entire city.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, and that's probably the thing he wanted to evoke. Yeah. Yeah. It does look like a city. It's impressive that they like. It's clearly like someone took a lot of time putting this together. Make it look like this. It's gonna zoom in on. It's gonna be a sled. It's gonna be a sled. There it is. There. Oh my fucking god! It was the sled. I got burned. What a reveal.
Yeah, you had the pieces going in, and basically subconsciously knew it.
Oh, I knew it also because I remember once like someone was like, the sled's important. And like I was like, okay, obviously the sled like is not gonna be brought up for like it kept not being brought up and I was like, okay. And so the more we got towards the end, I was like, yeah, it's just gonna be this is obvious. But as to what the symbolism is, it's a little more.
This is one of the
complex.
first a mystery that doesn't really pay off, but done in a way that
Symbolically, I think
it works. No, okay, but we'll discuss that in a moment.
This is the best movie I've ever seen. What the hell is this? Is this end credits part of this movie, or is it just? Okay, so these are just the end credits.
So I will fight you tooth and nail to say that it is absolutely like a mystery that doesn't pay off. The reason you're gonna push back, I think, is because everyone else who does that kind of mystery sucks at it, and they just do it. But like, there's no thematic connection. Here, it's like a really shitty mystery in the end. You're like, oh, it's the sled, but it pays off because thematically, symbolically, it works like brilliantly.
I love.
And I'm just gonna end that.
I love you assuming that. Oh my fucking hey! Why are we like? Do you? Why do you watch these films with me? If you don't even want to like, if you're like Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmesing the argument we're about to have. I'm not Moriarty. I'm just a guy.
But you know you want to be Moriarty. I just didn't want to have that. It's that interesting.
Okay. Well, okay, you've laid out sort of. I think I would agree with the argument you laid out for it. For like what I would say. But you just don't find that in and of itself, like, enough. The fact that there's like a thematic reason why.
Oh. You're misunderstanding. I'm saying no, like that is but it's just that people who have like, oh, like here's a meeting that doesn't pay off, or oh, it's all a dream. Those kind of like lack of payoff. Do it in a way that are bad. This is one that's good because this one has a reason for it. It's not just because, ooh, I gotcha. It's like, oh no, like push the story.
Yeah. It reveals a thematic. It actually is. It is even a reveal. Like a reveal. The reveal to the mystery is like thematic in nature, which is good.
Yeah, we're not disagreeing on.
Yeah. Okay.
The thing
you're saying a lot of the times though, movies that do something like this are just bad because there is actually a very tenuous or no thematic connection to that kind of review.
Yeah, just like, ooh, it's a twist for the sake of a twist.
Oh, okay.
Which is something.
I guess. Well, so you don't disagree with that? Okay, then I don't.
Yeah.
You just wanted to skip the argument. You just wanted to press B to skip the.
I don't think that. Like, I think it. I mean, we can talk about what the themes of that are, but I don't want to talk about.
Okay. That's fair. Okay, so you thought this was good. In that sense.
Yes, because it's very thematic. It was thematically tight. I mean, at least on two levels. One where this man basically lives a life where he keeps pushing forward lies. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say he lives in delusion. I think you might say that, but I wouldn't say that yet.
I'm still processing stuff. Yeah.
But here's a man who lives a lot of his life by peddling. That's one of his favorite things to do, even though it doesn't make him any money.
Right.
But like at the end, there's kind of like, oh, this mystery, oh, it's gonna be so much payoff, but it ends up being kind of like the rest of his life, like smoking. And another thing is that like seemed like once he lost everything, there's also a part where it's like maybe he just wishes he could go back to living in Colorado and sledding as opposed to whatever this life that was given to him.
Right. It was hoisted upon him without him really even ever wanting it.
Right.
Which is thematic, even even connects thematically to his relationship with his second wife, where like he has to hoist
upon
her, like his vision.
Yeah, I don't disagree with it.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that makes it... I mean, did we ever see him being a citizen? Why? I guess. Why do people think this is the best movie ever made?
I mean, in terms of like, what's wrong with it?
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
In terms of like editing, and storytelling, it's like
well,
perfect.
I guess the question I would have is like
visually interesting.
Is the editing definitely stands out to me as like very, very good, and like very like there's like an understanding. There's like a master level of understanding of editing and how to use that to tell a story. I just I don't know. I kind of have to chew on it a little before it's like best movie ever made. I don't even know if I have like a holistic idea of how to determine that.
I mean, in one sense, it's kind of nonsense. You're like, oh, like, what's the best movie ever? It's so subjective.
I think part of the problem is whenever you're like the best movie ever made, it like so like there's like when you have so many movies that are like doing like that are in contention for like the best movie ever made, it's like sometimes that question kind of becomes like diluted. There's a lot of movies that are like have reached the level of like mastery of storytelling or something or whatever.
But if I go through, if we talked about odd movies that like are either really big or people be like tried to be that. So like one that tried to be, and I would say failed, is like Avatar, and like Avatar is just completely forgettable. I think this is more interesting. Any Star Wars film, while they might be fun and enjoyable and memorable, they really do lack this sort of craft that goes into Citizen Kane, I would say, right? Like,
it also depends on like how you're measuring like what best means, because like Star Wars is intended for different purposes.
When I talk about Star Wars, I'm giving you a clear deficiency that I would say anyone who says that Star Wars is the best film ever, immediately like that's just completely like a that has nothing. You're not even trying to be, is what I would say, because it's so clearly like no, this is like 70s 80s sci-fi, a little too campy and kind of missing a lot of like maybe I'd have to rewatch to really like drive this home, but from what I remember of Star Wars, I never am like, wow, look at how like the editing pieces everything together so well. It really uses this. It's like, no, it's just kind of like, just like a fun little space opera.
I almost feel like we're not going to be able to have a productive discussion, and it's on me really, because I've been recently going through this phase of thinking that I don't know how to get out of yet. And we talked about this where I'm like, well, like the Star Wars characters, everyone knows and remembers those characters, and like people don't talk about Citizen Kane. People don't remember, like, but it's like not even a fair, because like Citizen Kane came out way earlier, and Star Wars is like massively popular.
You have to remember that our cultural like memory has gone through this thing where it's being completely perpetuated on nostalgia of a certain kind.
Yeah,
especially
yes,
of like
absolutely
70s and 80s
Yeah,
merchandising.
Mm-hmm.
And like really trying to basically hit this group of like man-children nerds and also children. That's what it feels like, right? Because like the big things now are like comic books, Star Wars, all these like basically man-children interests. That like that's fine to have those interests. It's just kind of
There are
frustrating.
females who are into Star Wars too. It's not just
Well, man-children isn't supposed to. It's not supposed to be.
Oh, you're just using a general term. Okay, got it. I don't think I think that the memorability thing argument is not. It's like it's not a stable thing to argue through. It's just kind of a chewy thing that I've been going through, trying to think through that. Because like when you ask me like what makes the best movie, it's like it's like subjective. And there are objective measures, but even like the objective measures are like like rely on some sort of like goal that, and then it's like, but like what determines the goal of the objective measure? So like to explain what I mean by that is like, well, objectively you can say like the editing is like better at telling the story, but if like the editing, it's like, was this movie intended to be like a comedy, or was this a movie intended to be like a drama? I don't know if I'm making sense. It's really complicated.
I don't think. I think you're getting away from interesting part.
From what?
I think you're getting away from the interesting part because you're trying to put it into like this shouldn't rely so much on like that. It's just like it's convenient to put into a box like that into like the genre. But I don't think that's the important thing. I think Citizen Kane achieved what it wanted to achieve.
For sure. Yeah.
Without having to like be like, oh, like it's not The Room. It's not like, oh, this is supposed to be a drama and turned into a comedy. But
I guess the thing is like the thing about The Room is that it's clearly such a bad movie, but it becomes as a piece of art, it becomes like something that reaches. Well, okay, but this is sort of the argument I'm gonna make. Is like it becomes like, because art in a certain sense is like the unfettered, or like the sort of like bringing out of one person's, or like one person's like personal like view or like world understanding of something, and like that person's like condensing of that into something that tries to communicate that. And so like as art, like The Room becomes something that like is very interesting.
I almost completely disagree with everything you just said. Starting with like, no, that's not what art is. That's like that's one facet of art. But actually, I would argue that The Room kind of shows you almost the opposite, where a lot of the interest in it has nothing to do with the creator's original intent or abilities. It has everything to do with the community of people kind of building it. and it's almost the exact opposite of one person's
What are those
idea.
people? What are those people responding to?
They're responding to the object that was made, and the intent of the artist doesn't necessarily play the chief role there, right? Like, sure, you created it, but you know, the viewer has as much role in some sense in interpreting the art.
The viewer has as much sense in interpreting the art.
And I think there's a whole art movement. I don't even know the name. I don't know necessarily.
Yeah,
That you know, basically, well, okay, I do know one thing
we're getting lost in the weeds, I think. Not
right. But hold on. Let me just point out that there is like a whole part of art movement that is, we want to try to remove the artist as much as possible from the making of.
Well, there's death. Are you talking about death of the author?
No, I'm talking even more about just artists exploring, like, no longer painting, but creating an apparatus that creates, or creating an AI that creates.
Right.
And this is removing the artist from it and seeing what does that mean and asking that question. So there's this whole kind of movement around that. So I would say that the interpretation of art as that you gave, where you kind of said it's about one person encapsulating this idea and how they view it, is one facet of any piece of art. Because even those things that try to remove the artist, there is still the artist in it, because it was made by a human in some sense, and they chose to explore this idea, and this is what that idea means to them.
Right.
But it's one facet. There is still the appreciation of art is more or less, I would say, it's always a dialogue at least.
Right. It's yeah. Ooh, we're getting like really bogged down. Well, and like I brought us down this path.
I wanted to step back, and I just wanted to ask, without all this bullshit, try to ignore that people call it the best movie ever. What do you think? Right? Like, I think you went in thinking a little bit too much about how people call this the greatest movie ever, and just didn't really watch it in some sense.
No, I watched it.
So I want you to go back, try to remove that as much as you can. I know it's not really possible to completely do it, but just go back and think, what do I think of this movie?
Well, should I include like the fact that it was a film that was released in 1940, and like
you can include that if you want. Like,
that,
if you
that cultural
if you
difference,
watch any movie from 1940,
because I feel like it's important to me, and I don't know this yet, to understand like Orson Welles' like mindset during this. Like, so World War II was happening at this time, right?
Okay.
Is that
correct? I don't know. It's just a little weird, because this is not how you talk about. I guess this is just what happens.
It's like when 9/11 happened. Now you can go like, well, you can see like and analyze like how movies and stuff changed as a result of 9/11. Like,
the thing that's throwing me off is that when we watch movies that were made, recently, you never really ask for historical context.
Well, because I know the historical context.
But
if we were watching something about the Afghan War, or like then I would maybe want a little more because but usually we live in America and we watch a lot of
this isn't really about anything historically. I mean, they do touch upon, like, they mention the war and they mention the Great Depression, but it seems to not affect his life at all. He's still fabulously wealthy after the Great Depression.
Yeah, right.
He's not really going to war.
Well, I guess one reason I asked is because there's a lot of journalism ideas about like what journalism is, and like to me, I'm just trying to make sure that I have a better, because like when I can't use the idea of what journalism is now to like try to understand this is what we do with any like historical book, right? We go like, well, when they were talking about guns in the Constitution, or the right to bear arms, right? That meant something different. Like that is something you should understand that there's a different cultural understanding of this thing.
Right. The issue is that I'm trying to get you to talk about it without the baggage of knowing so much about the movie beforehand. But
I feel uncomfortable doing that, but I will do that for you. I will do that for you, Ben.
It's hard for me to do it. Well, no, because I think it's a useful exercise for both of us.
Okay.
I'm not doing it for comfort. I'm trying to do that because I think you're kind of getting bogged down in that, because like, why do people consider this the best movie?
I was absolutely getting bogged down.
And this stops it. This stops it completely. You are completely stopped right now by having that kind of view.
Agreed. You're right.
Getting to that part where you're like, good movies are memorable, because you can't remember it because you're too busy focusing on something else. You're too busy completing an essay assignment for your Film 101 class.
You've been holding this in. Yeah, absolutely makes sense.
What?
No, I just it makes sense. I hear exactly what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this exercise. So I mean, Citizen Kane. No. Man, it is tough, to be honest, because it's like.
It's kind of
the most fascinating. Okay, I mean, I'll start here. It's like the most fascinating part to me, because like at this point, I just have to talk about like from like a personal level, like what stuck out to me, right? So like
that's what I'm trying to get you to say.
Yeah, exactly. So like personally, like I found it interesting that the method of like the method of his using his money, so he didn't want to use his money in like a responsible manner or like in a manner that got him more money. There was that scene where like or like literally like the banker was like or the manager was like some men like to make money, but you don't understand, like Citizen Kane, he doesn't want to do that. I don't remember exactly what he says. He says he didn't say he wants power. He wants something else. He wants
I don't remember what he said. He might have just said something else.
Well, based on the movie, it seems like what he wants to use the money to do is to buy the impression from his fellow fellow citizens.
Oh, citizens, yeah.
Oh my god, I made the connection in real time. You see what happened there? Like, oh my god, he wanted to be a citizen. He wanted to use the money to like be seen as like a honest, upstanding citizen of society. Because he's trying to deal with some sort of trauma. Like, but why would that be his goal? Was the explanation ever given? I don't think there was particularly trauma in his childhood. It was just that he was poor, but he didn't seem particularly sad either. He seemed kind of like happy, like playing with a sled, you know, out in the like he it didn't seem like he had like a miserable childhood. So and then like richness was kind of foisted upon him, so it kind of didn't mean anything to him. But this idea of like being a honorable like citizen did mean something to him, and I guess I maybe you have thoughts on how that connection gets made. But so anyway, the part that fascinated me was that the method of him doing that was through the act of buying a newspaper and like using that to try to influence people's opinions. And I guess it just personally spoke to me because it's like I think a lot about journalism these days. And at first when I didn't understand what this movie was doing, I was like, oh, like I didn't realize he didn't. I wasn't sure yet whether he was the good guy or the bad guy. In the sense, like, does he have like pure motives? Like, does he have like good intentions?
Would you fall?
Or like healthy intentions?
Okay, so would you say he has good intentions but unhealthy, or would you say he has
Sorry.
bad?
He has an unhealthy need to like be accepted, to be viewed as this like honorable man, because he does it through these kind of deceitful methods, like buying this like sensational newspaper, and like printing sensational stories. But I guess the movie's a little hard to parse here, because when the cards come down to it, when like there's actual skin in the game, and the guy's like, look, like either you like stop attacking me for your perceived for my perceived corruption, or I like release this scandalous affair story. The guy's like Hamilton or whatever. He's like release it, like I have principles. I stand on the ground that like I stand on the ground that like I won't like I'm the vigilante. I'm the bringer of justice. Like you're the corruption, and I'm not. Like, so yeah, I had an affair, but like I won't stop like printing stories about fighting corruption. So I just find it hard to parse, because I don't really understand where that part comes from. Part of me gets this feeling that like, I know we're not really supposed to bring this into it, but like part of me gets this feeling like there's something personal Orson Welles himself is like trying to work out here with like journalism at the time. Like there might be something just personal going on that's informing it. So
I don't really see such a great difference between his journalistic practices, and because he's supposed to basically be publishing a tabloid, right? The Inquirer is always memed on as being the tabloid kind of mockery of news. And he says in the beginning, like, I just do whatever. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just say whatever the fuck, and whatever sticks. That's what we go with. And like, I'm also willing as much as possible to like bend the world to give me the story I want. For example, when he says something about starting a war. And I would say part of that feeds into like looking at some sort of like narcissism. And I do think a large part of that narcissism comes from the fact that he is. I think a large part of it is that he's kind of trapped in childhood. And like also
mature.
Part of the thing that goes with trying to be a good citizen, quote unquote, is that he like doesn't really know how to act because he's still like a child. So this is kind of his idea of what this person might try to do, and try to be powerful. And like he is kind of like a successful.
There are like shocking Trump parallels.
Right, because he seems to have mostly what's going for him is that he has some sort of charisma that lets him to keep going. But like it's kind of a charisma,
and
with
the fact
certain,
that he's rich.
Yeah, but he has like this charisma that also like
that he just goes with the flow, man. Like everything, and that he has principles. He's a principled man.
What?
He has his charisma. That's like he's like a principled man who like knows how to take on the world and like Hello?
Yeah, no second.
Sorry. Yeah, that was it.
You think he's principled?
No, I'm saying the charisma that he gives off is like that.
Oh, is that he kind of tricks people into thinking he has
Yeah,
principle?
exactly. Right. He into tricking people into thinking he's like a kind of a fighter for justice, right? A fighter for the everyman, and like who stands on his principles, right? That's like that's what his charisma is like. That's what he's trying to come off as, right? And he's good. I think in a certain sense he is good at that, or good at like getting people to think that.
Yeah. Oh.
Because even after his death, like when people talk about it, they're like, that's their impression of it. But like when you look into this guy's life, you sort of go, oh, it's very fragile. Almost. I kind of like this idea that like he was plucked out of childhood, and like he sort of kind of stayed there.
Yeah, I think that's definitely part of it.
It's like sort of the opposite. It's like the opposite of like a Superman story, right? So like in Superman, it's like Superman had his parents, the Clarks, the Clarks, whatever. His parents, Martha and
maybe the Kents. He's Clark
Kents, the Kents, yeah. He had like the Kents to guide him and be like show him how to grow up and have like a moral compass growing up. Like that's the idea of Superman. Whereas like Citizen Kane is like he got his powers being rich and like charismatic, but like no one was there to like he kind of just got plucked, out of that. Like he never did. We just skip that portion of his life. We go right from his childhood to like when he's 25 or whatever, and it's like it just seems like there was no one to guide him.
Okay. I'm reading the Roger Ebert thing right now, and this is based off of William Randolph Hearst, who, if you know, is one of like the fathers of yellow journalism.
Okay.
So why
that's why the journalism stuff is in there. That explains that.
And also he built like a weird thing like Xander.
He built like Xander did?
He built something like that.
Okay, well this is what I meant. Well this helps me. I'm sure if I read this, like this would help me understand a lot of the movie that I was curious about, like why the journalism, why this like.
I think it's better to first try to understand it without that.
Oh sure, absolutely.
Because you can't unlearn it, right? Like once you learn it, you kind of are like, well, now I have this context. Let me grapple with it without the context. Then I can think about it with the context. Then I can.
I agree. You know
what I mean?
Yeah. Now that I have it though, it is nice to have.
Go through all that work. You don't have to go through all that work all the time. It's a lot.
I think it's important to do though.
Also, you should know that this was one of these kinds of like, there's just like some production company that was like, here Orson Welles, here's money, do whatever the fuck you want. So it really didn't have a lot of oversight. in that sense. What I'm getting from this.
I understand what you're saying about like the context stuff, but I think at the end of the day, I guess it's a useful exercise to like try to do that without the context. But then I think it is good after that to view the context.
Right. I'm not saying don't do that, but the kind of emotional memorability that you want to say.
Let's skip over that. Like I genuinely don't. It's just like a thing that I don't think it has enough there. I think there's something deeper that I haven't figured out yet. It doesn't have to do with memorability. I'm not gonna die in that hill.
But like when you were watching Citizen Kane, do you feel that you had an emotional investment at all?
Towards the end, yeah. But like in the beginning, no.
I mean, okay,
Towards the end, in relation to his wife, yeah. His second wife, yes.
Okay.
I mean, remember, but like the idea of this idea of like a broken man, this kind of theme has been explored a lot, so I might just be desensitized to it at this point, even though this might have been like the originator of this kind of stuff. But like, I don't think it was. I think this kind of story has been told over and over again because it's kind of a timeless thing. But I have been desensitized to it, so. So it's like it doesn't affect me emotionally as much anymore. It takes a lot.
I mean, it's hard to. To me, it's hard to.
Surprisingly enough, I if I'm being completely honest, what gets me emotional these days is because I've become so desensitized. Like the idea of like a broken man going like what actually makes me emotional, like makes me cry, is like people like stories about people who like choose to like sacrifice themselves like following an ideal or something in like a almost like a selfless way. It's just where I'm at. And so like what ends up happening is like when Uncle Iroh is like crying in front of his son's like grave, like that's what hits me real hard. It's like,
man. So I think one of the issues with this is like, who's gonna see themselves in the character of Citizen Kane, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
It feels more like you'll have maybe in his second wife. That's someone that I feel like more people will be willing to relate to.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I don't know if even the people who could relate to Citizen Kane will until unless they've had some great.
Yep. And yeah, that's another argument against like the idea of memorability being a measure of anything. It's like do you cry, or do you feel emotional about Hannibal? Like no, you relate to like Jodie Foster, unless you're a serial killer.
Not a serial.
I'm not a citizen.
But yeah, I think
Orson Welles, more like Boris.
I mean, there are some reviews by people who are like, "This is so boring."
Well, this is them getting into the trap of maybe like when were these reviews written? Because it's like there was a certain point where this movie took on the reputation of being the best film ever made, and like me, as you pointed out, like it's hard once you know about that discourse to like separate yourself from that and view the movie like on its own terms somewhat. It's all about expectations at that point, because it's like,
Right.
if you think this is gonna be the best movie ever, like you're gonna be looking at it and going, like every time that the movie's not like blowing your mind, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? And I'll tell you what, watching this whole movie, maybe this was colored by the best movie discourse, but like at no point in the movie was like at no point in the movie did my mind get blown. I was like, holy shit, like this is like a moment that I'll like remember forever.
You should remember when she, like, I think it was really powerful when she was like, "Oh, this is happening to you? Fuck you."
That was really good. That was really good. And I related
This
to
is in some sense
to her most.
This is in some sense the story of Torvald from Heinrich Ibsen's A Doll's House. Except like there's nothing, like, you could tell the story of Torvald and he's like not at fault. I don't, if you want to, because Torvald's not like a real fucking character. But in this it's like, no, Torvald, you're a piece of shit. And this is the story where Torvald's a giant piece of shit.
I honestly don't remember that much about Dollhouse, but
I mean, I think a lot of the things
about
that she
Torvald
expresses,
from Dollhouse.
that what? The Torvald's the husband.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I don't remember much about Torvald the husband.
Right, because they don't really characterize him that much. He's just like there, and
he's
kind
sort of like
is,
indifferent, right? He's sort of like indifferent,
and sometimes he
uncaring.
Like she points out in the end, it's like, will you come here sometimes and you play with me the same way I play with our child? And like, you don't really see me as an equal. You just see me as like a little plaything.
A plaything.
A doll.
Got it.
A doll
in this house.
And like he comes out, he's like, "Oh, dance the tarantella for me."
Right.
And then she
you
dances.
remember a lot. Okay, actually, as you were saying this, I'm starting to remember this. Yeah.
But so in this, right, instead of dancing the tarantella, it's like, go sing the opera for me.
Yeah.
And you know, there's some parallels there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And I think this is kind of the story of that man, except that man is more malicious in this than maybe Torvald was.
And more neurotic, or like more like focused and no, it's narcissistic. Yeah.
Because that's kind of what she said to me, like, "Oh, this is happening to you."
Yeah.
But
the funny thing is that like I think that scene is really good. On top of that, because like it's like it seems like the scales might be going back the other way, because he reveals. He starts like he's like crying, right, and he's like, "Look, we'll do it your way," or like it seems like he's like broken down, right, like that he's opening up, right, but then he like gives it away when he uses that specific turn of phrase where she realizes it, that she's being manipulated, and that is what manipulative people do, is that like. When someone's like very cold like that, emotionally, when that person gets confronted and that person like shows emotion, it might just be another manipulation that's like even more powerful, because you're like, oh, that person, oh, like that manipulative person, you feel like, oh, that person's like finally opening up to me, but they're not really. They're just using that as like a shield in order to keep manipulating you, but she like sees past that.
Yeah,
which is really good. There's a lot of layers emotionally there. Yeah, I think that scene is great. I think the ending is like really great. I was very invested by the end. And then when he starts like smashing everything in the room, right? It's like there is some sort of catharsis that gets released. It's like, oh, like this is the true Citizen Kane. Like you understand now, like this man, you understand how truly like this man's worldview has started to fall apart, and so that scene carries a lot of gravitas, and then you laugh in your head because you're like, holy shit, the room wanted to do this. And
I don't know how much.
It's crazy.
Like
I'm almost worried about. It's like I feel like if I looked into it, like Tommy Wiseau, like I could probably find something. Because
Like-
I'm pretty sure Tommy Wiseau was like into older movies. Like he was very much into the movies Rebel Without a Cause, which would lead me to think he probably was influenced by Citizen Kane, just to a certain extent. Yeah, I think he was into it.
It looks like there is a thing where he says, for me, it was Citizen Kane, Orson Welles, because this movie really, I mean, I'm just like, it had everything in it, even though it's black and white. Jesus Christ, Tommy. But you can learn from it as well as if
So
you
you
can
looked that
compare
up.
it
You
to
looked up
the
and you
same
called
thing.
it, and you compared it to Citizen Kane. Okay, then this is like 100% clear cut.
Right. But the only issue, the reason I take issue with it is because in the room, like it's just doing the motions, right?
Oh,
but
yeah,
without
yeah.
any of the understanding of what's going on.
Yeah.
So, and also that scene's really good. You just reminded me though, because I just was thinking about it, and that's what a child does. And like I said, like he's got this kind of maturity.
Yeah, right.
And I would say that Tommy Wiseau completely missed that, because I don't think the character of Tommy, I haven't seen The Room all the way through, really is portrayed as a child.
No.
He's just like the good guy that got screwed over by his friend and wife.
No, in that movie, the Johnny character played by Tommy is like beset upon by the world. Like Johnny is the victim, right, of Lisa's and Greg's machinations. Like, he's not himself responsible.
Right.
Because Tommy Wiseau is himself like putting his sort of like narcissistic, or like his like narcissistic like worldview onto this.
It's like your friend was telling you about the time he was cheated on, and of course he doesn't tell you any of the things of like what led to this, right? Like relationships are two people, and
it's like when someone tells you like they relate to the main character in American Psycho. Like you're like, oh. And like someone in Wall Street, someone in Wall Street is like, yeah, I love American Psycho. You're like, oh, you do? Yeah.
I like when he tries to put the cat in the ATM. You remember that?
Wait, who? Oh, in American Psycho? I've actually never seen it.
Oh, there's this great scene. It's not important to the plot, but he's like standing in front of an ATM. I don't remember why. He's got a handgun, and like a little kitten walks up, and he has the kitten, and he looks at the ATM, and the ATM says put the cat in, and then he like tries to put the cat in the card reader, but he's like, that's not gonna work. Let me point a gun at it and like, wait, if I shoot it, can I put it in? What's going on?
He shoots the ATM.
No, and then an old woman comes up and is like, what? Don't do that. But like, it's great because on Christian Bale's face, the way I read it entirely is he's trying to figure out, how do I make this cat fit inside a card reader? And he's contemplating shooting the cat and then shoving it in. And you're like, it just is amazing. Like, I love it. But hold up, more quotes from Tommy Wiseau. Now, The Room was very similar that we have difficulty to release it, but we have great support with everybody.
Oh my god.
As you know, past 2 years, although let me take this opportunity, I'm not going to say thank you to all the fans of The Room, as well as the media, as well as the bloggers who were very sincere about The Room, and very nice. So I would say thank you very much. So
The Room is... we're going to get sidetracked for like 1 minute about The Room. The way that I put why The Room is so fascinating is that there are some pieces of... I know you're gonna bristle at the term art. There's some pieces of media where someone has, like, when someone's trying to imitate something, because a lot of art is like, you know, no person's just an island by themselves, right? There's a lot of influences. So like, but like when you see someone and it's like the influences are so clear. And yet they and yet they're doing such a poor imitation of it, but they're doing such a bad job of hiding the intention, or like how badly they want to copy this. When they're doing such a bad job of that, it's like a mirror. It's like for a
funhouse.
it's like a funhouse mirror has been, but not even like a funhouse mirror. It's like a mirror has been unintentionally they're unintentionally like showing you a mirror into themselves. It's like art that they've created that they aren't even aware. Okay, you hate it when I say art. It's
No, that's fine.
okay,
Fine.
yeah, it's
Right.
art that they've created unintentionally that like actually reveals their true self. And I find that like incredibly interesting. Because it's like almost an unconscious it's like it's a process that's not conscious to that person.
We had a conversation about this, or something that I want to make related.
Mhm.
I can't remember where it was like, maybe it was exactly the same, but it's like this goes back to the morbid curiosity,
Oh, okay.
right? Like,
Well, you mean
Like-
when we
like
were
the
talking about
thing-
sacrifice and why like we have morbid curiosity about people who
yeah, this is kind of the
sacrifice
opposite
themselves?
end of the spectrum, right? Because this is your morbid curiosity into like this man who like just utterly failed. Like, that's what Tommy Wiseau did. He utterly failed to do what he wanted to do. He might
Yeah.
be a success monetarily, but in
Yeah.
terms of what he wanted
Yep.
to be the next Orson Welles,
Yep.
he failed.
Yeah,
and-
absolutely.
And so this is kind of a morbid curiosity into his failure, and then to be like, what, like your curiosity is like, what's going on with this person? That how do they see the world that they could make this after having seen Citizen Kane and been like, this is just as good?
Yeah. Right.
Because that means that when they saw Citizen Kane, the things they picked up on.
Yeah, exactly. This is exactly what I mean. The mirror part. Yeah, it's like the things that they think are important is like more revealing of that person than like they realize. Yeah.
I would honestly argue the fact that like the things that he picked up on just show that he's an idiot and like can only see images.
But like that's just fascinating because it's like that person. It feels rare. It feels rare. I don't know.
I think the only rare part about it is that
I get it. Like,
is that he lacked the shame and put it out there.
Yeah, I mean, but that's impressive too. It's anyway.
No, it's not.
It's rare. It's rare.
Look, it's not impressive when some like, okay, maybe you want to call it impressive, but let's not call it impressive. Someone who can. This is the same as saying it's impressive when someone drinks like way more than they should, or does enough heroin that they should
No.
be dead,
The
but
shame.
are not.
No. I'm talking about the ability to. No, I'm not talking about drinking. I'm talking about the ability to like not have shame.
No. I'm saying to that extent, it's the same thing. It's the same kind of like, let's not call it impressive because I don't want to foster that society.
Yeah. Well, Tommy Wiseau, I would never be like. I would never be like, let's make more Tommy Wiseaus. It's just like Tommy Wiseau is like such a like a weird anomaly that like you have to pay attention. Like you just have to. It's like it's such a weird anomaly that it's like you have to like. It can't go by unnoticed. But yeah, I would never be like, yeah, you should aspire to be like this. Like, no, of course not. And then, of course, we can have the argument on the other side of the spectrum, which we've had. We don't need to get into that again. The other side of the spectrum being like someone who's like, I'm gonna choose to like pursue this goal at like high risk to myself. So Citizen Kane, the fact that we've been able to talk about it this long, I think, is an indication of something.
Yeah, it's good.
We would not have been able to talk about like the Suicide Squad this long. we were just like shark funny, and
I mean, we might have been able to. But
yeah.
wait, why?
But like, I wouldn't have wanted to. Like, I wouldn't have felt engaged
Yeah, that's my
necessarily, and we would have ended up resorting to like yelling about dumb stuff that didn't really matter. Like, it's like we would have taken like a very nitpicky thing, huh? You would have been like, King Shark's the best character. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
absolutely is. Watch the Harley Quinn.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Yeah, it's like then we would argue with that. But yeah,
You gotta watch the Harley Quinn cartoon. Seriously.
absolutely, I agree. I go watch a lot of things. I can knock Citizen Kane off my fucking list.
Yeah, but now we have to watch Mank.
Do we?
I don't know. I know nothing about Mank.
I feel like Van wants us to watch Manx.
If Van will watch Mank with us, we'll watch.
No, I don't think Van is gonna rewatch Mank.
Well, then it can't be that good. Why does he want us to watch it?
That's your evaluation of what good is. This Van wants to rewatch it.
I was told by several people that fucking movie Atlas Cloud Atlas was good, and every single one of them like
Who hurt you?
ruined the experience of watching Cloud Atlas more. Like they ruined Cloud Atlas. That's like letting poop spoil.
Wait, well, who told you Cloud Atlas was good?
So when I was at Rice University that one summer, there were a bunch of us in the program, and like two of the people in the program were like, "Cloud Atlas is so good, like watch it," and we were like, and like me and this other guy were like, "Okay, we'll watch it. We haven't seen it. You say it's good. It, not, and I wasn't scared of a 3-hour movie, so we went with it.
Yeah.
We started watching it with one of the other guys, and he left like an hour. I'm tired.
Amazing.
All right.
Incredible.
Yeah. And
Love that.
and it's like, okay, well, a little weird, but all right. And like at this point, I'm not enjoying the movie, so I'm not like, oh, like yeah, I'm so just whatever. I don't give a shit. Go. I'm thinking like that's weird. Like this isn't a great movie. Like what's? I thought you really liked it. Like I feel like things are. I had my suspicions at this point.
Yeah.
While we're watching, some girl who I don't know who she is, comes in and it like sees us watching it. We're in a common area in the in these like student dorms, and she walks over and
She shuts off the TV.
and she like sees that we're watching. She's like, "You guys watching Cloud Atlas? Oh, I love that movie." And we're like, "Yeah, cool." And then she proceeds to sit down. I don't remember if she asked us if it was okay. I don't. She sat
down next to a piano.
Yes. She sat down at a piano and started fucking playing piano. Not the Cloud Atlas theme, just playing piano. Just like practicing piano.
Are you yes-anding me or are you being fucking serious?
No, I'm being serious.
No, wait, hold on. You weren't... Yes, you're being serious.
Being serious.
Wait, what? So, like, she was practicing... Because she thought that would add to the ambiance of the Cloud Atlas
I think
movie?
she just wanted to practice and she didn't really think about
So she was like, great movie. Let me just start playing unrelated music next to you? What a dick.
She was... Like, if you look at the area, it's like the couches and TV were over here, and then like 20 meters away, there was a piano.
20 meters. Okay, I don't know what. 20 meters. That's...
It was football field. 20 yards.
20 yards?
Yeah, does that help? 60.
60 feet? Okay. 60 feet is pretty decent.
But it's a loud piano.
Oh, okay.
And
I mean, that's
she's
really
not,
funny.
like-
That's really
She's
funny.
not like, let me like pull my
She's-
punches. She's playing.
She's playing Rachmaninoff. she's
I don't think it was that bad, but she's playing.
she's banging on those keys like Citizen Kane's wife.
She's playing fucking Tchaikovsky and brought her own cannons. But
I thought you were about to say like she sat down next to the piano and started playing the fucking Cloud Atlas theme, like because
that would at least make sense, right?
yeah,
Like,
that would have made sense. I thought that's where you were going with that, but apparently she
no,
just
it was
played.
incredibly rude.
Yeah, it just seems like she was just being an asshole.
Let me add that it is like almost midnight at this point. It's
Amazing.
not like
Okay,
we're here during
This is not. This
piano
is not.
playing
This
hours.
is not to. This is not to. Hand wave this person's behavior. This person was being insane. I do understand. I think I can understand the mindset. Was she Asian?
Racist.
Was she Asian?
She was white.
She was white. Oh fuck. Okay.
I said no.
Well,
I said
oh, I didn't hear the no part. I just heard racist, but I don't even know if it matters. Like there is like I don't know how much I can claim this, but like I think I can understand the mindset of like someone like that, because there could be a lot of things happening that are like she maybe she like felt bad because like she was supposed to practice earlier and she's like, well, like I gotta practice now so I don't feel shitty about myself, but then at the same time it's like you're being an asshole. Like let these people watch this
at least
movie.
ask.
Let these people watch this movie. Don't just like oh yeah, at least ask them. Yeah, at least ask them if it's okay.
And we probably would have just said yes, and then like kind of begrudgingly been like, well, I regret saying, but whatever.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah.
But it gets worse. The other guy from our program that told us the movie was good, he comes
You gotta
in,
listen to your Kanye West, man. You gotta listen to this. It's so good.
he comes into the room, talks to the girl who's playing piano, and is like, oh, this is so great. Like, can you play me some stuff? And it's like, dude, like, he told us this movie
He's
was
like,
good.
this stranger who walked in and started playing music is more interesting than this movie, which I thought was really good.
Well, so this guy didn't have any plans to watch with us.
Oh, okay.
But the point is, he didn't, like, he completely was like, and like, no, he's right. That person's piano playing abilities are more interesting than Cloud Atlas, because Cloud Atlas is a bad movie. And even
that's the
someone even someone playing the most basic scale on piano is more interesting than Cloud Atlas.
That's great. Yeah, that's a great story. I would say I had almost like the opposite. Like, imagine if the story you're telling was a wavelength. The anti wavelength of that was my experience watching Cats.
Where you wanted someone
I
to ruin it?
I felt trapped from the beginning. And as the movie kept going on, I almost like took on this like survivor's Stockholm syndrome. That I was like, because I watched people leave, and I was like, you cowards.
I wish
cowards.
I had
like I remember by the railway cat, like they had introduced like 5 cats. And then the railway cat showed up, and I think that was too much. Because I remember at that point, like, people actively just started to leave.
I don't understand this. Like, I didn't know people were so... So, I kind of regret not having seen Cats in theaters, even though shit with it. But, like, just so that I could relate, I could understand better, because to me, I saw Cats when I was in high school, or actually when I was in middle school, because my sister was in our high school production.
Well, you saw, like, a Broadway musical production of it, or...?
Well, it was a high school.
High school, yeah.
So it didn't have all the weird CGI, but it's still weird.
No,
and
but
also I was younger.
Yeah, but that's also part of it. It's the CGI, like,
But I've seen the CGI since then, and so far
Like,
I'm
you
kind
weren't in a theater with like a live audience who had never who didn't understand what we didn't understand what we were walking into necessarily.
right, but
and then
that's
you
your
feel
own
like
fault,
you feel
to be
like
honest.
trapped because there's this huge screen, and you like feel trapped with this movie.
I just think it's completely on you, and you're ridiculous. And I think Eva
Talk to
made a
Van.
post-
Talk to Van.
I think Eva made a post on Facebook that kind of summed it up. It's like, this is what Cats was when it was released on Broadway, in the same way that it made a lot of people like weird and feel weird and uncomfortable and freaky, because they're not CGI'd, but they're still in like skin tight leotards, like moving around in these ways that's incredibly like makes you incredibly uncomfortable, especially because it was so sexual in like, when was it released? The 80s, 70s?
It's like kind of long running. Yeah, so yeah, maybe like the 70s, 80s.
Well, not the original Broadway cast. I just want when it was originally released.
It's like the longest running show.
And the other thing is that you didn't realize,
I think
like, you didn't
Phantom
know
of the
going
Opera
in,
is
like, there is no plot.
There's no plot. There's no stability, is what it is. And then like, at least I don't know. Maybe with like, I never watched a musical production of it, but like at least with the musical production, you can still tell it's people.
1983.
Okay, you can still tell it's people like wearing cat outfits, cat costumes. So like you can at least grab that as like, okay, these are people acting like cats. Everything else doesn't make any sense. But at least like I understand this.
They're not acting like cats though.
Oh, they're acting like they have cat. These are people that have cat costumes. It might be like what like you can understand that, but like with the CGI, you lose even that.
No,
now you're like looking at something which is not like it's hard to identify as a human. It is a CGI cat monstrosity that looks like a human with a human face on it. It's different. There's like there's some like one's like the kindling and one is the match, and then like
I think some of them are a lot worse than others. I'm looking at pictures right now. Oh god, what's that one?
And you have to imagine it's blown up. Like when you're watching like a musical production, right? They're like all the way, you're not in like a seat like right next to them. You're like you have opportunity to like, they're not like they're not like close. You don't feel like super close to it. But when you're in the theater with that huge screen, now you feel like really close. Like they seem massive. They seem huge. And
I think in a lot of the cat things, they do dancing in the aisles, so I don't know if I entirely with this assessment.
Yeah, but you can tell that's a human. You can tell that's a human with cat makeup on them.
But with this thing that you're complaining about, like,
I'm not complaining.
No, listen.
I'm not complaining.
When you're saying like I can't tell it's a human, I'm like, I can tell that's Ian McKellen.
No, but no, you can tell that's Ian. No, what you can tell is that it's Ian McKellen's face, but that is not Ian McKellen's body.
No, that is Ian McKellen.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the actual fuck up right now.
Ian McKellen.
I'm getting so triggered by you. Ian McKellen, cat. Ian McKellen.
Oh, he's Gus.
Cat. He's Gus or whatever. Yeah. Gus.
This is great. Look, it's Ian McKellen. He's just a cat. His singing isn't doing it for me. Also, the Taylor Swift.
Ian McKellen Gus cat is like less. It's less horrific, for sure. It's like not one of the more. Yeah, the Taylor Swift cat. The
Taylor Swift cat in the stills looks fine.
What the fuck are you talking? Hold up. Let me show you I'm showing the stream this shit.
This cat looks bad. Unless I'm
I don't know how you can say this.
Here, let me just get this image. Right, I'm sending it to you on your
Oh
Discord.
my god. What the fuck is this?
Is this her?
This makes me upset.
Is this her?
Hold up, I'm looking at another picture. Oh my god. I'm upset. Okay.
This cat that I sent you a picture.
Send me a picture. Okay.
That looks fine.
Fuck you.
This cat looks bad.
What's her name? Yeah, that cat. Yeah.
That cat is bad. But the Taylor Swift cat, I would say, is one of the better ones.
I don't know, man. Okay, to be fair, one of the parts might have to do with that cat is clearly like like I'm nothing like you're like, do they want me to try to have sex with a cat?
Yes, it's Taylor Swift. They want you to.
I know, but like I'm not progressive enough. Okay, I'm not ready for this
Embrace
yet.
your sexuality.
I'm not. Fuck you. I'm not ready for this yet.
We're heading towards.
I'm a cat. I'm a cat fucker.
There's a meme about
I'm not ready to fuck a cat. Yet,
about genetically engineered cat girls from the U.S. government.
What
this
what
one?
are you talking about?
You don't know this one?
What are you? A meme or like actually?
Oh, it's a meme. It doesn't exist. The joke is that weebs who want to fuck cat girls want the government to genetically engineer cat girls.
Why?
Because then they can fuck cat girls if they exist.
Wait, who is doing this?
Weebs.
Oh, weebs. Oh, okay. And this is just like a meme.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because a weird trope in anime, it's like cute cat girls. And the extent to which they're cat girls is that they have cat ears and a tail. And like,
well, that's
when I say that they have,
no, but that's different.
When I say they have cat ears, they have like those headphones that put.
Yeah. But that's just like, but they everywhere else they're a human. They're wearing like human clothes, and they have a human.
You just needed to live with Jacob. Just embrace furry memes.
I'm not there yet. I'll say it. Cancel me. I'm not there yet.
Who's this second picture I sent you? That one's bad.
Yeah, that's the saddest. That's the cat that essentially
sings memories.
Yeah, that's the cat that sings memories.
I forget what her name is.
That cat sings memories.
But who's the actress?
Oh, it's what's her name? Yeah, Jennifer. Oh, Jennifer Hudson. Is Jennifer Hudson?
Jennifer Hudson.
No, it's not. Yeah, it is. I think it is. Hold up, is it Jennifer Hudson?
Was she High School Musical?
Yeah, Jennifer Hudson. No, Dreamgirls.
Jennifer Hudson. Who's High School Musical? Dreamgirls. I don't know what the fuck that is.
You don't know what Dreamgirls is?
It looks like
Who
it
are
is a
you?
movie about like
Who are
50 singers.
Say that again.
It looks like it's a movie about like a girl group singer in the 50s.
Yes, but it stars Beyonce, Jennifer Hudson. It's most notable for the song, and I am. It's like I am not. You're not leaving me, or like there's a song that like is very famous from it. That's like and I am telling you I'm not going. Yeah, and I am telling you I'm not going.
But did that start with that movie, or was that? I thought that movie was its own thing.
It's a movie based on.
Or sorry, did that song start in that movie? I'm pretty sure
No. It's based on the girl group.
So
I can actually.
I'm not going to be apologetic for not knowing Dreamgirls. Oh, she's in Chirac. I would watch Chirac.
Interesting image to use in the Wikipedia article.
Wait, so who's in High School Musical?
There was someone in High School Musical?
Vanessa Hudgens. I heard Hudson.
She's in that movie?
No. I was when you said Jennifer Hudson. I was
Oh,
like,
Vanessa. You're thinking of
that's
Vanessa Hudgens.
that's
Okay,
because
yeah.
of the name.
Yeah,
The last
yeah,
Judi Dench. Judi Dench's cat looks weird.
yeah.
James Corden's cat, if I recognized it correctly, looks fine. But also, I only saw it at
Yeah,
different.
so is James Corden. Bill,
Rebel
Bill,
Wilson.
you are forgetting. Bill, you are forgetting though that. So like that movie starts. It's like cats. They're singing about Jellicles stuff. You can't get a sense of it. And then as soon as you think that you might understand or like you're okay with it, then fucking Rebel Wilson cat comes out
Yeah.
and starts dancing with the cockroaches. And the
Okay.
cockroaches have like boobs. It's like
Okay.
like
That might.
like your mind starts
Yeah.
collapsing that, and you absolutely feel trapped.
I just think that if you knew a little better about like, this movie's not going to have a plot. It's just going to be a parade of different cats, and one of them's going to die. You wouldn't feel so trapped. You just be like, here's cat 1, there's cat 2.
But can you understand if someone didn't have that context, why
I
they would?
I think that once you make that realization, you can enjoy it just the same way you enjoy Snowpiercer. And
I
like,
never said I didn't
enjoy.
enjoy it. I never said I didn't enjoy it.
What's the next cat? What's the next train car? What's the next cat? Same question.
That was absolutely my enjoyment of the movie. Enjoyment is a weird term to use there. I would agree. It's I enjoyed it. I cherish my viewing of cats. And again, like part of that was like watching when the railway cat came out, people leave and me go. Like part of me was like, you leave to your house, you go back to your home where
One of the best songs. That song's a banger.
what?
Railway cat. Shimble shanks the railway cat, the cat of the railway train. It's 11:39
I don't really remember that. So,
Shimble, where's Skimble? You forgot to get the thimble.
I have never felt more connected to anyone in a theater ever than when the Mr. Mistopheles cat started singing, and everyone started singing with them. I've never felt so connected to humanity. Oh, never was there ever a cat so clever as magical Mr. Mistopheles. Everyone started singing that because they sing that line like 20 times.
Yeah, I think it's one of the weaker songs.
It was a beautiful moment. And then there's a moment at the end of the movie where Judi Dench like is doing the cat's monologue that's like, a cat is a cat, cats are this and not that, and then like cats, and then she goes like, cats love milk, and then she makes this like cat noise, and she like does like a cat thing with her mouth. Like that haunts my dreams.
All right, hold on. We're gonna go through
That moment haunts my dreams. Cause she's like cats love fish. I love fish, and then she like makes this insane sound with her mouth, and like she like licks her lips. I lost my mind.
That sounds great, to be honest. That sounds like exactly what it should be. And, like, honestly, I haven't seen it, but I would guess that all those actors could do a fabulous rendition of Cat. Even better on the stage.
I don't know.
And that's the issue, is that it wasn't on the stage. So, Jellicle Cat's not so great. The Naming of Cats, who cares? Imitation of Jellicle, who cares? Old Gumby Cat. Rum Tum Tugger, that's a banger.
Yeah. Is that the one? Is that Idris Elba cat?
Is it Idris Elba Cat? It's the sex cat.
Yeah,
He's
Idris
like,
Elba.
Kyle, don't interrupt right now. This is Jenny Anydots sucks.
Oh, Jenny Dodd is Rebel Wilson cat. I'm pretty sure.
But like, I just don't like that song. Sorry, Rebel Wilson.
The Rebel Wilson cat sucks.
I don't care much for Grisabella. Buster for Jones and White Spats. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, featuring Brian Blessed. Brian Blessed was the original? Good for him.
Let's see what else we got. Mungo Jerry and Rumple Teaser, great. Great. Don't care much for Old Deuteronomy.
Therapist, the Rebel Wilson cat can hurt you. The Rebel Wilson cat.
The Rebel Wilson cat looks fine to me. I don't see it. Gus the Theater Cat, okay. I don't know Growl Tiger. Skimble Shanks, amazing. McCavity and Mr. Mistopheles, well liked by everyone. And then Memory, of course, is the one. What's your problem with it? This one looks like it's out of a PlayStation game. It has a few more polygons than a PlayStation game. Hi, Kyle.
I'm sorry. Did I interrupt something?
Yeah, you did. We were
I
talking
had
about
no
cats.
issue. I had no issue with that.
Is it legal to show cats pictures on stream?
Oh, is he showing pictures
Oh,
on
what is this
stream?
bit?
Yeah.
You really care about TOS. Are you actually hired by Twitch to enforce these things?
Yes. I'm only looking up for the best.
I like how you're still here with all the Citizen Kane bullshit and Monk. Kyle, Citizen Kane is good.
Oh, it's supposed to be the best film ever.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
We just
don't
went
think that when you're
went through an hour of talking about this.
Well, is it?
Well, the problem is that thinking that already fucks you up and knowing how to analyze this movie. So that's the problem. So you just have to approach it on its own terms, as hard as that is, in order to analyze it correctly. And then you'll get lost in the weeds for an hour if you start to be like, well, what does it mean to be the best film? You'll get lost for days.
Sounds like a good summary of the dangers of talking about Citizen Kane.
I think it's just good.
No, it's a danger, not nearly the dangers, but it's like the complex web of how to judge something that's very subjective in nature.
Yeah.
Like a mathematical proof. You're like, well, this thing leads to this, and this thing leads to this, and there's a logical progression.
That doesn't happen with a subjective evaluation.
Well, I don't want to get caught up in this again.
Yeah, I was
we
not.
already talked about it for 2 hours.
Yeah.
I just think it's very well made. On an emotional level, it doesn't hit so hard. But there is one scene that's really good that I really like.
It's when he's like, "You're a real Citizen Kane."
No. And one way to understand it, at least one part of it, is that it's kind of like the story of Torvald from A Doll's House. But if Torvald were a much worse. Because basically his second wife.
Wait, have you
kind
seen
of...
Citizen Kane? You haven't, right?
No, all I am interested in with Citizen Kane is an explanation of that scene with the man clapping.
Oh my god, Kyle, I love you. This is exactly how I. This is like my goal going into this movie.
You guys disgust me.
No, we're in touch with what we want. We understand.
Memes and references are.
We understand what we
care
want.
about.
We
You just
understand
want
what
to
we
understand
want.
them. That's what's wrong with you. People who understand what they want, they try to have goals.
No,
and
you're
they're doomed to fail.
you're divergent. This is normal.
Yeah, and Shailene Woodley was the hero, Paul. So anyway, the scene clapping, it actually goes into what I was saying, because he treats his second wife like a doll, a la A Doll's House, Nora, and she, when they first meet, is like, I wanted to sing and be an actress or something, and be in the operas, or like my mom wanted me to be in the operas. And so he goes after her, and then he builds her an opera house, gets her singing lessons, and then she goes and premieres at the opera, and she's terrible. But at the end, everyone claps dutifully, and then he waits to clap, and then he kind of has this realization that, like, I need to clap, and then he claps in this way. And that's clapping for his second wife's terrible debut at the opera.
Did she really use the term operas? I want to. It's not in the operas.
Well, I think she said that her mom wanted her to be an opera singer. I think those. I don't remember the exact language she used. Sorry. Also, when we were watching, we were like, I can't tell if like I can tell that the movie wants me to think this is bad opera, but I have. Yeah.
Well, the movie at least makes that clear.
Yeah. But it just made it very clear to me that I have complete blind spot when it comes to opera.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know whether it was good opera or not.
I guess part of it comes from not knowing which opera they're doing too. Like, let me hear a good version of it, and then I'll know.
I bet if we look into it, the choice of opera is probably also thematically connected to it.
Right. I'm just googling it.
And what opera was it?
Is it The Barber of Seville?
Oh shit!
That's not an opera. Oh wait, no, it is. It's Mozart.
I think it is.
You Philistine.
Sorry. I was like, for some reason, I mixed that up with the Pirates of Penzance.
Amazing. Kyle, there was an amazing moment.
Yeah, she was doing a modern major channel.
She was doing Dreamgirls.
It says
I am telling you.
Aria and reinterprets Rossini's Il Barbiere de Seville. Yeah. I don't know how to say it in
I
Italian.
better be looked into what the Barber of Seville is.
It sounds like one of the songs was just created for it.
Oh, really?
For many, Orson Welles' Citizen Kane is arguably the greatest film in history.
See, this is what I mean. This is the discourse. There was an amazing moment, Kyle, where I was talking with I was talking with Bill, where I was like, so like, yeah, there's something about this. The main character like wants to be accepted by the people, the society, people, and like Bill's like citizens. I was like, oh, holy shit! I'm like figuring this out in real time.
You could hear the pin drop.
He wants to be a citizen.
But yeah, it's pretty good. I would say you should watch it. Don't go in with like some weird expectation. You don't even know what the movie's about.
That's true.
It sounds a lot like Shakespeare. It's like stage within a stage.
What?
It's okay. I'll watch the movie clip summary.
You disgust me
The
right
movie
now.
clip summary.
Ed Foster would disown you. I'm gonna tell Ed. I'm gonna say Kyle doesn't want to know anything about Citizen Kane. He just wants to know like where the memes come from, and he's gonna disown you. He's gonna kick you out of the Zoom call at that moment. I don't know if that's true. Does Ed care about Citizen Kane? Probably.
It's kind of amazing. Oh my god, the cinematography.
Yeah, it's very good. It's like indisputably well crafted.
Yeah, that's the whole reason why I got on here. It's like, it's late. Why aren't you guys saying?
You are our parent forcing us to sleep. It's because I'm so energized from having watched such a good movie, such an intellectually stimulating film.
Stimulating.
I'll stimulate your thing.
Oh
Only-
my.
I said if only you could.
Should I play just one game of chess before I head out?
No,
No.
absolutely should not. You will, one, probably lose and be
It's true.
upset.
It's true.
And I'm not saying that because you're bad. I'm saying it's because
No,
you're
no, no.
tired.
I know. I said that partially because I knew you were gonna talk me over it. All right. I'm just gonna head to bed then. Thanks for checking. Oh, Kyle, to answer your question, I've just been busy, but yeah, I would love to. I mean, I've been wanting to kind of get back into it. I've just been busy because I've been learning like editing stuff.
Ooh, like
So that's been
Film
taking my
edit?
well
Video
Vegas. I've been messing around with Vegas, Sony Vegas Pro. I got a version of it. I got like a version of it on a Humble Bundle like a long time ago. And so I was just like, oh, I have this software. It's like it's like semi-professional editing software.
that's kind of amazing that you would have a humble bundle.
It was a long time ago. I don't know if they still.
I think they still do that.
Oh,
But
they do? Okay. Yeah, but like Sony Vegas Pro is like, it's like what you would use for like like the average YouTuber, probably uses that kind of software. So I've been learning like little stuff with that, and that's been taking up a lot of time versus like learning, how to make like loops and stuff and make it.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
But yeah, I want to get back to it. I heard your One O Tricks Point Never cover song.
Oh my, yeah. Something.
What are you doing? Are you playing with like modular synths or something? Well, like, what are you doing?
Oh, I mean, I'm just like working with like different instruments and like effects and things. Like I like the whole goal. I mean, like you should go to sleep, but the whole goal is to like just like make a track.
Okay.
Um,
I find that a good place to start is to just start making stuff.
You should recreate all major hip hop albums of the 80s and 90s.
Okay, I'm letting it.
What? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Oh fuck.
What's wrong? What's wrong, Paul?
Dondo's bad.
What?
Oh,
Kyle left, but
does Kyle do that?
oh yeah, you just
Alright.
when he's done, he goes. But what do you say is bad?
Donda was bad, and I don't know how that works with. I listened to Donda. I was like, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, wasn't the one before that also considered bad?
No,
I haven't
I
listened
think
to any.
Jesus is King is pretty good, to be
What?
honest. The album before that, Jesus is King. In terms of like the music production, I think it's
Van
pretty
said
good.
everything certain he didn't like, and that's Van. Maybe not on hip hop, but Van is generally pretty good.
Well, I'm separating. I'm just talking about like the music production and like the sample choices and like how that's all put together.
Okay,
Not
but you're saying
necessarily-
Jesus is King you enjoy. You're saying it's good.
I enjoyed the music production of it. Yeah.
I don't know what that means, dude. Why are you putting this weird like music? Was it a good album or not? What do you mean you enjoyed the music
Why
production?
are you just that? Because there's like it's like it's Kanye. You have to be. Oh my god! I gotta go over it. I can't give a nuanced answer. What like?
Do you listen to the album still?
Hmm?
Do you listen to that album still?
Jesus is King?
Yeah.
Were
you like, yeah, let me add this to my library and I'll listen.
I added it to my library, yeah.
Okay. And like you listen to it.
Recently, no.
Well, but if you were, can you see yourself being in
I
the
wouldn't be
mood
mad. I wouldn't be mad putting it on. No.
Could you see yourself being in the mood where it's like, you know what, let me give that a listen again?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Because I think from Van's description, he didn't like Kids See Ghosts, and
See, this is what I mean. I can't get into this right now. I can't get like there was a part of Kanye which we all understand.
Just tell me if
we,
you
we
like.
all- we all understand this like part of Kanye that means that we can't like Kanye. Like I get it, okay?
No. Just
No,
tell
I
me.
can't like it. I can't like him.
No, you're allowed to like him.
No,
That's
I'm not. I'm not allowed to like him because I will get so much pushback.
No, I'm not giving you pushback. I just
No, but you're not. But I'm aware of the pushback I'm gonna get from other people. So I can't have this conversation right now. I'm too tired.
we can have it in private then. But my point is, when you said Jesus is King is like, I enjoyed the music production of it. I'm like, what the fuck? Does it mean you want to listen to it or not? like right?
I'm more willing. I'm more able. Okay. All right. Okay. You know what you asked for, you motherfucker. Okay, fine. You want my actual opinion? I can separate. I've gone to the point where I can legitimately. I don't feel unless like that person is like murdered someone or like raped someone or like unless like they've something like that, like I'm able to separate my appreciation for that like piece of art.
Fine.
Okay?
I just want to know if you liked these last 5 albums or not.
But like I can't admit that because it's like there's just so much stuff that's like I'm already so uncomfortable.
What I'm getting is that you did like every album before Dawn. Because you won't, if you didn't like them, if you're gonna go along with the narrative of like, I can't like these things, it sounds like,
okay, I can already feel the pushback. Okay, I gotta head to bed.
I don't know anything about these albums. Well, I'm just asking, do you like them?
But it's the conversation is not just between you and me. It's
you can text me. You can just text me to say I like of Donda.
I wanted to go down the meme route. Be like, used to, but not. I wanted to go down the meme route and like just suddenly be like, I'm such a Kanye stan, but no, that's not. That's a me. Kanye is very problematic in a lot of ways, but again, I'm able to separate that. The answer I'm trying to give you, I guess, is like I'm able to separate that, but if I don't separate that, obviously the answer is I can't like any of the albums. But if I separate that,
would you say up until Donda, all of the albums have been well done musically?
Yeah.
So you would even, because I think from Van's point of view, he would even say he doesn't like Ye, but the question is Van separating it or not?
Wait, Ye?
Yeah.
You mean Kids See Ghosts?
No, there's one here that's just called Ye, like Kanye. Ye. Y-E.
Jesus is King, Donda, Kids See Ghosts, Jesus.
Well, maybe no. Yeezus, The Life of Pablo, 2018.
Yeezus, The Life of Pablo, Kids See Ghosts.
There's an album on Spotify called Ye, which is 7 albums. Which is 7 songs.
Wait. Am I misremembering?
You might be.
I might be. Oh, I'm thinking of Ye. You're right. I'm thinking of Ye. I don't think I've actually listened to Kids See Ghosts.
Okay, but do you like Ye?
Yeah. I like Ye.
Okay.
Can I give even a hotter answer? I've listened to Ye a lot.
That's so okay.
I'm gonna depend on Van not watching 4 hours of this.
I'm just gonna tell him.
What? Wait, hold up. You can't. Okay, now, but you can't. I just explained to you. You like dragged this out of me and like guilted me into doing this, and now you're doing the thing which I said I didn't want.
I'm joking.
Oh, okay.
And the other thing is that Van has said that he thinks it's on the person, and like he can't listen to things without feeling gross. And
I honestly, I also feel uncomfortable because like, not to say that you're not like speak like, I would rather have Van and I like because at a certain point, maybe
You both
Van,
actually
maybe
know
Van,
You both actually know
what
about
the
the
other
two sides
person.
of Kanye. I just know that sometimes Kanye says shitty things.
Yeah.
And apparently his music's good, but I've never listened to it. Although I might listen to some of it as I go through my listening to good hip hop albums from the past.
Yeah.
Wait, why did this change? Oh, I see, because they're all tied for first. Because if you look at so I just to decide which hip hop music to listen to, I just went to like Pitchfork top rated, and so like of the top, well, I think 2 of them were Kanye. Oh no, only one of them's Kanye. So they have My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is tied for number 1.
Yeah.
11 other albums.
Yeah.
And Jesus.
To be fair, I actually don't have that much of a relationship with the stuff before Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Well, Yeezus and Late Registration are the other 2 that are in like the top 25.
Yeezus I have a relationship with. Late Registration I don't really have a relationship with, although Gold Digger is a classic, obviously. It's just a all-time classic song. I don't know what to say.
Ooh, all of Kendrick are, well, not all of Kendrick's first 3 are in the top 40.
Kendrick's amazing, and the thing is, you can already tell. Like, I have no issue being like, because Kendrick, at least for now, Kendrick doesn't have like stuff dogging him.
Does Chance have anything dogging him? Don't tell me, I'll break my heart.
I mean, he's Christian.
Okay.
So I don't want to get into this, man. It's
being Christian, like, that seems like it's neutral.
No, it's not neutral in today's environment. It's not neutral.
What are you talking about? I'm lost.
Like,
it's okay to be Christian.
Like, well, like if you were to ask him his views on abortion, I don't think anyone has. But like, this is what I mean. It's like there's certain
to be anti-abortion.
No.
Yes. Everyone I've talked to, none of them have been like, oh yeah, I would definitely get an abortion myself. Everyone I talk to, I mean, this speaks a lot about my circle of people, because I do know a lot of Christians, but they're like, I would not get one myself, but I don't think that gives me the right to deny other people the legal option to have it.
Okay.
And like, yeah, that's kind of what I'd expect from Chance.
Okay. Maybe. I just don't know. Like, I don't know.
But my point
in terms of what okay, here's the broader point I'm trying to make. The broader point is that like we don't actually know these. We don't actually know any of these celebrities. Like, there's probably something somewhere that everyone has.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And
but
so like for you, like, no, there's nothing that I've seen yet from Chance that like has indicated something like that would be canceled. But he associates with Kanye. And like he's like a pretty outspoken Christian. And like in a I don't know how much of it is like progressive outspoken Christianity. So it might be more like traditional kind of.
I would say,
although he smokes, he does smoke, he does do drugs. So it's like maybe it's a little more.
So it's all good. But I would say, you know, you might think that I'm too cruel to Jenna Marbles by saying I don't really care if she gets forgiven. But I would say I'm not going to hold against someone that they're Christian and maybe they're like a Bible Belt thumper, because I barely hold it against the actual people in the Bible Belt, because a lot of them, in my opinion,
we can't get into this.
Most people, like, the number one thing they want is to just be free to do what they want and let other people do what they want, but they've been convinced there's a cabal of people doing something.
Yeah. No,
We should go to
absolutely.
bed. Almost 2 a.m. But
Absolutely.
do you have any final thoughts?
So many, but I should go to bed. I should have listened to Kyle.
No, I won't let you.
I should have listened to Kyle when he was just like, "You should go to bed, Paul." I regret saying anything. Everything I said was a joke in the video game. Everything I just said was a joke in the video game.
Your hottest take.
I gave such a hot take. The fact that I say I listened to Ye, oh my god. I listen to album a lot.
Oh, you don't listen to Pine Grove.
No, I don't care about that. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed. Good night.